What's up, everybody? We're back for some more of the best game ever, Marvel Rivals, this time on Magneto for a nice and good match. Now, we're on Araco. This map is actually quite good for Magneto. Well, every map's kind of good from every convoy slash convergence map is pretty good for Magneto. So first things first, I use that team up. Oh, I kind of had voice chat on, that's going to be annoying. But yeah, first... Bro, is this guy going to keep speaking over me? Anyway, first things first, I pop team up to farm damage, alright? And basically what you want to do when you play Magneto is the first few seconds of the match, you want to see what team comp the enemy team is playing, that you can know who to target and what to be careful for, right? So now they're on double shield Mag Strange, and they have a Spider-Man. Speaking of him, I just killed him. Now I go and help my DPS right here, kind of getting jumped by Magneto. Boom, boom, get the kill on him, comboed him. That guy got comboed. But yeah, so they're on double shield, which is going to be hard for landing my ults. Another thing that's going to be hard for my ults is that... Oh, hold on, I get pulled here by Spider-Man. He doesn't quite kill me, but he doesn't quite die either. Another thing that's going to be hard for my ult is that they don't really have any DPS that can charge up my ult. They have Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man, right? And then they have double shield tanks to block my ult. So here I'm going to try an ult, and it's probably... Yeah, they just ran away. And the tanks just try and block my ult, so yeah. I don't quite hit anybody. We almost die, but we live, all good. Spider-Man's punching me. We TP away, just in case we get pulled to the void. Because you have to be careful about that pit. I go and dive, Gambit, get the kill on him, bubble my... There, did he? And then hit Magneto. Get the kill on him. And I think we get... I think there's still Spider-Man in the backline somewhere. Yeah, but he's not getting anything done. And I think we end up capping the point. Yep, we do. So the enemy team regroups. Spider-Man's still in the backline. They're all here, kind of in front of this ramp. The two tanks. Scarlet Witch is frontlining. That's one fade. My Angela ults, I try and capitalize on it. I don't want to let her die. I move in front of her and shield for her. I casually just save her life, actually, but I end up dying. So we're back. We pop team up. Farm damage. We have our ult, but again, there's nothing I can hit with my ult. Really, because they have... their whole team is like impossible to hit. Really. I just pop ult to just absorb projectiles from the Gambit ult. Whole team to at least like buy some time on their Gambit ult, so they kind of wasted a little. Now I look for a teammate to shield, but then this guy just ends up mag ulting me, which is I guess. Thankfully I get healed up. Thank my healers real quick. Missed that right click. That was tragic. And then use the jump pad here, like you know, like negate aggro or something. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, I murder Scarlet Witch in cold blood. And then Strange. Man, the sound effect when you hit direct hits on this character is so satisfying. It's like a punch sound effect, you know. It's really nice. Spider-Man's trying to stalk hard. That guy died. They popped Invisal. That's a terrible Invisal. Good for us. Bubble my Fantastic. Does he live? I don't know. Well, Bucky dies. Yes, he actually does. Fantastic. So... I was checking chat. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway. Scarlet Witch. I missed everything except this one shot, and the one shot was enough to kill her. So, yeah, the Gambit ult. Strange ult, blocked that. He got nobody. This dude's playing Strange in Season 5.5. I don't think he understands the memo that the character is horrendous this season. Oh, Strange. My boy Strange. I hope they buff him. Anyway, Spider-Man's kind of jumping around, and we cap the point. All good. And yeah, they're nowhere to be seen. Alright, so now I kind of start getting shot at, and here I'm like, since we kind of just want to get through this tunnel, because I don't like, you know, like pushing through this tunnel can be difficult, so at this point I'm like, let me just take damage and my supports are gonna farm support off me. But for some reason I wasn't taking any damage, they just were not shooting me, so I was like, alright, bet, let me fight back. Now I get pulled, but I actually just use the opportunity to ult, but I die in my ult, because Scarlet Witch just shot me through it with her darn, like, sucky thing ability. So yeah. Now Strange is up top here, so they have no main tank below, so I'm like, alright, let me just go below and push cart for free. They have Scarlet Witch on the front line. Okay. If I didn't whiff every shot there, she would be insta dead, but that's the part that's you know, that's the Magneto experience as well, okay? That's one fade. Two fades, block that, hit no one. And then they're kind of popping a lot. That's 3 ults, 2 DPS ults, Iron Fist and Scarlet Witch. Now here I actually right click him. I could have finished him off, but I missed that left click, which is just horrendous, and that's just to show you the potential of this character. If you just hit your key shots like that, you can hard carry like every match. But yeah. Try and kill Invis here, but I'm getting punched. 1 HP. I don't quite get the kill on her because darn Gambit broken backline characters that never die. Bubble my Fantastic. He goes big mode. Shoot Gambit, 1 HP. Now, funnily enough, I'm actually 9 and 2, even though I've actually been doing quite decent. Punisher's, I don't know what he's doing. He's diving. They're kind of holding point. I was saving for Punisher at this point, but they were kind of falling apart right now in our Invis. Yeah, they kind of all died. I didn't even need to ult. So yeah, that's the round. That's the round. On to the next one.
2, 0, 2, 1.
Now, first things first, I pop that team up to farm some damage. That's always what I do when I have it, because the team up's broken. You might even be able to get a lucky kill if you're lucky. Now they're on Adam Warlock. Okay, interesting pick. Magneto, their Magneto also has the team up. I bubble my DPS, my dear Diddy. I get stunned by that darn Scarlet Witch. That stun is so annoying when you're playing tank. And then I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of like negating, not negating, like splitting their focus using the ramp here to just farm damage while not taking a lot of damage myself, which is always good sometimes. Not always, because sometimes you do want your supports to have ult. But still. Now there's Bucky up there. Bucky's actually the Spider-Man that swapped the Bucky from one extreme to the other, right? We're betrayed his own kind. Magneto's strolling, he's all the way in our backline because he missed his ult. Now I ult, their Bucky ult. I shoot him, but he lives because of the shield, but he dies anyway actually. Scarlet Witch, boom, boom, 1 HP. Magneto's like behind me. Right, he dies. Invis, she goes invisible, that's her name. But she dies, all good. Bubble my Fantastic. Adam Warlock. He dies. And we're pretty much stomping them here, guys. We're pretty much stomping them. We're ace. Let's hope we can keep it. Alright. So same thing. And you don't always want to shoot frontline when you're playing this character, okay? If you can, try and shoot the backline if you can, because especially if the enemy team is playing triple support and you don't just want to feed ult charge, pressuring the backline is always nice because you're still forcing the supports to like turn and heal each other, and that's always good just to like annoy them, you know. So yeah, I missed that right click on Adam. He actually would have died. Yeah, look, I shook my mouse sideways and stuff because I was frustrated that I missed that. But yeah, I just ult here. Do I get anyone? I get Scarlet Witch, but then I'm stuck in their Invis and I actually end up dying. So yeah, the darn Invis. When you're tanking, you just get stuck in the enemy Invis, you're just guaranteed to die. But all good though, because we come back here and you know they're all grouped up. I'm farming that damage, like the sound effects. I'm getting dopamine. My Luna ults and my Daredevil ults as well. Bubble him so he can capitalize. Scarlet Witch is doing portal tech. I actually comment in voice chat, but none of my teammates die from it. Thank God. She dies. Come on, I'm not whiffing. Alright. Adam reses. That was kind of like a for fun res, because I mean, he kind of just respawned, soul bonded, but nothing. They didn't actually end up pushing off of that. I don't think so. So yeah. Getting 3 shots, armed and dangerous. Bubble my Gambit, I think, and then spear at Magneto. I don't quite block it, but he doesn't quite get anyone, so we're good. Alright, I'm shooting. Lucky. Invis. I'm just shooting whoever's small. I almost knocked her off the map, but she had her double jump. because that character has no cooldowns. Bubble fantastic. Oh, actually no, I did bubble him. I don't quite hit anyone. I think I hit Magneto. Now they use Invisible, and you want to kite back. You don't want to jump in their Invisible, right? Because that's like a Venus flight trap. It literally is a Venus flight trap. Like you're just gonna die in there. It's a trap. So yeah, I bubble my Diddy. Thing, you guys have to watch out when you're playing Magneto or any shield tank. Thing does so much damage, right? And you can't just shield to protect yourself against him. Like you need to use your bubble to protect yourself. And he does like 120 damage per punch for right click on you. But anyway, we end up winning the match, and Thing wasn't a problem. So yeah, GG. We got MVP actually, so nice. And let's get a look at that scoreboard. So we ended up getting most damage and most damage blocked. Not bad at all. And I think the least deaths on our team. Actually, no, not the least deaths. But yeah, really decent. Most damage and most damage blocked both at once. So yeah, really solid performance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments if you'd like more or whatever character you'd like me to play. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.